And of course, here today, I mean, this absolutely beautiful ceremony and reception. I can tell you guys put a lot of thought into it, and it just came off wonderfully. You guys really deserve this nice day. Also, I think we all, Kate, when the shades came up and you came in, I mean, I could feel the air coming out of the room, and you're just absolutely breathtaking tonight. So I know everyone's been saying that, so I want to let them know. Of course, the bridesmaids all look wonderful, and they've been supporting you all day. And then the groomsmen, well, you know, we all managed to get our tuxes. We showed up on time, and we haven't screwed anything up yet. So I make no promises for the rest of the evening, though. From here on out, they're on their own. And lastly, I'd like to thank everybody for being here for Toby and Kate. I know they really appreciate it. They've said it. You know, people have come from far away to be here to show their support for Toby and Kate, and just made this evening that much better. And a lot of these people are Toby's friends. You guys notice that Toby has a ton of friends, and you know, any one of them could be up here right now telling you what a great friend Toby is, and really honored to be up here. I kind of feel like I'm speaking a little bit on their behalf, because just Toby has, any one of these guys could be Toby's best man, and I know how you guys feel about him, and I feel about him. I'm really honored to be up here. But I'm up here, so I'll just share my story of why, why I think of Toby as such a good friend. So I guess I'll have to take you guys back to Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, Troy, New York, 1995, 17 long years ago. I was a freshman in the all-male dorm there in Cary Hall. First week of classes had started. It was pretty miserable. Didn't like class very much. Everyone on my floor was pretty much concerned with like computer games, like networking all their computers, and like subwoofers and louder games. And I was pretty miserable. I mean, this was not what my idea of college was like. So then one day, these guys, you know, Toby among them, I think Buffard, Buford, or whatever you say your name was there. And, these guys come by and they're like, hey, you want to come out to the house? We're having a basketball tournament. I was like, sure. Anything to get me away from these people on my floor. And these guys seemed pretty cool at the time, so I was like, let's go. So we get there, this basketball tournament, and I think I instantly kind of clicked with Toby a little bit. I like this. A lot of the guys couldn't play very much basketball. It was a basketball tournament, but Toby, he had a little bit of game. He most of it was like about 5 feet behind the three-point line and jacking up threes, but he could shoot, so I was instantly pretty impressed. At the time, that was impressive. And the thing I noticed about Toby is that everybody liked him, and he talked to everybody. He talked to me a lot. And I was a pretty quiet kid at the time, young freshman, from Maine, so it was great. And from there on in, Toby constantly stayed in touch. He would call me at the dorms to see if I'd want to come out to the house. Eventually, I ended up pledging a fraternity there, and he was my big brother in the fraternity, which kind of means he was my mentor there. So that was, I think, a wise choice by me. Very happy about that. And, through the years, I guess our friendship was built on a lot of fun times, and a lot of stupid times, and a lot of, things that seemed fun then that really seem stupid now, 17 years later. As I'm reminded about it, and everyone reminds my wife about all the stupid things that I did. Thanks a lot, guys. Point being, there was a lot of fun times. And then Toby graduated, and, I eventually graduated, but we always stayed in touch. Toby always stayed in touch, no matter what everyone's doing. I think a lot of the guys can probably say the same, that, no matter what they're doing, you can always count on that phone call from Toby to just check in on you, see how you're doing, and, he'd like to know what was going on with everybody. He's kind of definitely the glue that keeps a lot of us together. We get too busy or something to stay in touch with Toby. He definitely always cared enough to call, and I know that a lot of guys really appreciate that. We're not the type to say it. Of course, we probably make fun of you for it or something like that. I know, talking to these guys personally, that deep down we really admire that about you, and it's really a great quality to have, and that's why everyone's here and loves you so much. So, just wanted to publicly thank you for that. But, enough about me. You've heard a lot about me. There's somebody a lot more important here today, Kate. And I found out about Kate on one of those phone calls. You know, Toby calling to just check in. Usually the topics of conversation would include, you know, non-analog soccer, or, you know, angry baseball parents, or, you know, bad calls in a soccer game, or, you know, maybe some ESPN anchor that he saw out at a bar somewhere. But, you know, this one time he called, he started talking a little bit about Kate. He told me, yeah, you know, this girl I met. I was intrigued, you know, I don't say too much, but, and Toby told me, you know, she's definitely, she's real smart, you know, she's cool, and she's really hot. It's like, wow, I was very excited for Toby. Been waiting a long time for, you know, Toby to meet somebody, and I was definitely looking forward to meeting Kate. And to kind of circle back to what in the ceremony, I kind of knew it was getting serious too, and after, you know, we had met Kate, and she talked about the cat. Toby was calling me, you know, seeing if we had a ragdoll cat. Toby was seeing if I had any sources for that cat. So it's definitely serious. He definitely cared about her. And I guess when we met Kate finally, Toby, of course, came up to New Hampshire and brought her up, as he's just typical for him. And when we met Kate, I think the thing that I can say, all those things that he said about her were true, but she definitely just fit with Toby. You know, Toby was Toby when he was with Kate, and, you know, she fit right in right away, and, you know, I'm sure everybody loved her instantly and saw that connection there, so definitely we look forward to getting to know you better, Kate, and having a